Hello friends and welcome back. It is Charlotte. Welcome back to my channel. It is time to get a move on with our bag journal. It's been long enough. So I am thinking, I went ahead and worked in this, and as you can see, we've got some stuff going on. So I thought, let's catch up so that we can get this finished, get it decorated, and what I'm going to do is start, I think, with these little pieces on the lattice. So what that's going to do is I've got little pieces here that I pulled, and we are going to, as I did the other, I just kind of was putting pieces away so that we could do them together. So let's get to the lattice, because that's just going to be the easiest, the fastest and the easiest right now. So I have these little pieces here, and then I have this piece, this sticker that we can put here, and we'll put a leftover scrap piece down there. Get this going. I am missing, it looks like, one of the stickers, so I'll have to find that. And there's a sticker that should be going up here. So let's get this one out of the way here like that. And isn't that so pretty? Look at that. It's like the replica of a stamp. It's a feather. So pretty with that gold. And then we have the same here. Looks like a stamp. We'll put that there. There is another sticker that goes there, and then we've got this cute little piece, this die cut with this little tag and a little Tim Holtz. So that, for the most part, is that piece right there. So we've got those pieces out of the way, and we don't have to worry about, am I going to lose them? So now what I want to do is I want to take a piece of scrap, and I just want to run it over this edge. So I think that's what we're going to do next. And then we'll put that sticker on. Just makes a great use of scraps. Let's see which way I want this to go. And I think we will go like that. The back is pretty as well. So hopefully everybody is doing well. I'm doing well. I want to thank you for all of your well wishes and your hugs and your love. I told my husband, I said, I don't want any more of this. I don't know where you're getting it, and I know you're getting it because it's not me. So wherever you're picking this up, stay away. Let's see, do we want to put another piece? I think we might. Cut this off. I am trying to use each and every tiny little bit of scrap that I've got. Really without it being too much, but I think that happens to look good. So let's go ahead. Hard to believe the kids are out of school, and hard to believe it is almost the beginning of another month. Okay, then I've got this sticker here, and did I make it so that it doesn't want to fit? We could put it, okay, and the other one I didn't put the second layer, so I don't really think it's going to matter if we overlap them. So here we go. I had no issue getting the other one off. So I'm hoping that we won't be sitting here half the day trying to get this one off. Am I there? Somebody said bend it. The problem with doing that is that sometimes you can crease the vellum or the sticker, and that's another issue then you have to deal with. So we got it. So we did what we needed to do. So let's see. There we go. Just adds a little bit of a sheen, and it looks really pretty, so I like that. All right, so we did that. This is the piece we're missing. This is the piece I need to find. This one right here. It looks like I have it upside down, and I did. Okay, so that's what we did. Now, we need to do, okay, let's see if we can make that. Make this bag. I need to find a piece like that, but I need the book page because we are going to fold the book page, and here it is. So we're going to fold the book page, and we're going to kind of make that pocket thingy. So all you do, it's really easy, is you just keep it. Sometimes it gets finicky. Let's go this side. There's more writing on the other side. Sometimes it just kind of gets funny. But it is basically that, and then you fold this over, and then you fold the other side into it. And probably the more you play with it, the better at it you're going to get. And then this comes over. This literally goes inside of there like that. And then you've got these pockets. And so I've got these tags. Let's see what will fit. Will this fit in here? Yes. So we'll put that in there. And then we have this one. I'm going to put this one in here. And then, do we have a little one? Or, okay, so that worked. That looks really good. So we're going to use that. And now we need the piece. Let's see. We need the piece that, okay, could do that. I created an envelope. I had this beautiful paper, so I created that envelope. I think is this it? If it is, I'm looking at this and I'm like, if this is it, then what's all these other pieces? Okay. Let's see what we got going on here. I'm pretty sure. This. this over here. Okay, let's see if this fits. This was a cutout for the little miniature photo die. This is it, and I really, really did not want to waste it. And this is gorgeous, and it fits right there. And I don't know if this is going to fit in it or if it's going to be. Yes, it will. So we're good. So we're going to glue this down. And I just need to get this moving along because we need to start on some other things. And of course, my glue wants to give me trouble, so what's new? I see everybody having this issue. Don't really understand it. But let's move this along. So I'm not tasting anything yet. I have completely lost my sense of taste. And when that happens, you don't want to eat. And so my husband's all over me. You have to eat. How are you going to be strong if you don't eat? And I'm like, it usually is, you know, it's a good thing if I don't eat. Oh my goodness. I look at what I do eat and it's not even half of what I normally used to eat. Let's put it that way. But that's okay. I could stand to lose a little, so I'm not very concerned about that. So we got this cute little fold out here, and that is, I'm going to keep my fingers crossed, going to slide down into here. And if it doesn't want to go all the way, I think it wants to get stuck in the envelope. But that is going to hold right there. Love that. But what is inside of this envelope? That's what we need to figure out. Okay, so what is inside is a tag. So we will get this tag. Let's see. Are they all the same width? Yeah, so I think we'll use this tag. So we want this tag. This goes back in here. Okay, this is what we have, is a journal page, and that, I think, is what this is right here. And so we just have some scrap collage on the front of that. So that's what that is. So let's stick this in here. And I know sometimes people say to me, but I don't really journal. And well, the thing is, you don't have to journal. But when you've got journal pages, what you can do is, if you've got favorite washi tapes that you love, you have postage stamps that you love, different things that you really, really like, you can take your journal pages like this and just kind of keep them as a keepsake reminder of things that you love. So you could fill this up with different stamps and washi tape, photographs, newspaper articles, places that you've been, tickets, that sort of thing. Just glue them in here and you have them all in one spot. So just because there are empty pages does not mean that you have to journal on them, because you don't. I think I'm going to use that side. So we're just going to take these leftover scraps. This paper is just, you've heard me say this before, it's so pretty. Let's just use every scrap that we can so nothing goes to waste. So we are just going to just adhere. Let's see if I'm going to have to trim. Looks like I am just a tiny, tiny bit, just a hair off like that. And then I think what I'm going to do is take this one and put the other on top. So we're going to go that way. Just a little extra decor, just a little something extra to look at, and adds texture. I've not seen my mom at all this week, which is not a good thing. Took her for lunch with my daughter last week, and then my husband so graciously gave me this gift. And I know it's him because she's fine and my daughter's fine. Our daughter's fine. So I need some help, guys, because I have been all over the place looking for a dollhouse. I really want to do a dollhouse with the grandkids and turn it into a nightlight. So I don't want a dollhouse. I've been all over Etsy. I've been everywhere I can possibly think of to go, looking for a dollhouse to build. And if any of you know of any place that has good dollhouses that aren't running into the hundreds of dollars, because what scares me about that is if we start this and then they're not enjoying it and they don't want to finish it, there I'm going to have spent hundreds of dollars for a dollhouse that nobody really wants anything to do with. So that's not working for me. So I'd like to start with something a little bit less expensive than hundreds of dollars. So if anyone has any idea of a good hobby place, that would be, or a good website, that would be absolutely wonderful. So I did just a little something on the back of this, just to have a little something. Doesn't have to be anything big. It really is just a piece of, let's see what I've got. Let's use this right here. I like this. That's beautiful. And that looks really, really pretty with this. So I am going to just put that there. And then we will see what goes inside of this envelope. So pretty. This paper's just so gorgeous. Okay, then inside of this envelope goes, let's see what we've got. Okay, we've got a tag. We've got a, somebody gifted me a bunch of this paper, and it is just so beautiful, and I wanted to share it. It's got a texture on one side and the gold on the other. So we need a tag, and we need okay, we're gonna have to get a piece of that yellow paper. So, and then we need a piece of paper that just kind of folds up. Same idea as before. So, okay. So that is what is in here. And then we've got some washi tape and a butterfly. So let's make it happen. I've got the yellow paper here. I remembered I switched this around. So here is this page. In it, I did put this in there. We just need to decorate it. So we need this in there. tag. Will this fit? Not quite. Hopefully this will. I'd have to cut it down. There we go. That tag. So this then had, this flips up like that. And so what we need to do is find our little something, and it could have fallen into anything really. Let's see. Okay. That is for something else. Tim Holtz for inside the journal. This is something else. This is something else. Little pieces here. Okay, I seem to have misplaced that. So I'm going to come back to this. That has to be done. Let's go ahead and put our, I put a piece of this gorgeous washi tape across there. And then we have a butterfly. So this literally just for texture and color, because it's so beautiful. That's what this is. We don't want to cut the bag. We will get this done. Make sure our butterfly is going to fit, because if you remember, this was just a little bit smaller than the other one. And I had the whole butterfly, and now I only have the top. So where's the bottom? Of course. Where'd we go? I'm looking on the floor. I'm looking everywhere, and I don't see it. So I've got this. All right. Moving on. Is this it? No. Here we go. I found it. Oh my goodness, guys. Okay, is she gonna fit? Yes, just fit. So we're gonna go ahead and we are going to glue the top. This is one die, but it will give you two separate butterflies if you want. You don't have to put them together. But I just think they look so pretty that I'm putting them together. And then I just have to make sure that I get them so that when this journal is closed, nothing gets bent or distorted. So we want to make sure that this fits without there being any issue. And I think we are good to go. So we've got that. I just need to find a couple little pieces that go to that fold out. So we've got that. It's our doily. I did put something to the back of this. right here. So let's go ahead and do that. Put a pretty blue piece like that. How's that look? We will use this, and then we will focus what's inside in creating for the inside of this bag. So it's not exactly the same. These scraps are not exactly the same, but that's okay. They don't have to be. So what we have in here is we've got a tag, which I don't have. I don't have another tag like that, so we're going to have to come up with a tag, but then we've got this tag, and what I did with this is I made this so that this opens up, so you've got great journaling space here, and then we created a tag here with this pocket. So let's go ahead and let's make that. I'm pretty sure that is what this is. So we have that piece. We have our little pieces here. And we've got this piece. So yeah, that's where that goes. Or maybe not. Maybe that goes something else because I've got my pieces here. Oh no, it does. That goes with that. So I'm missing. I've got to go find that. So I've got, I should do a better job of getting my pieces together, shouldn't I? I am missing, here we go. All right, we got it. I know it's here. It's just a matter of finding it. Okay, so what are we doing? Well, why don't we start with this first? We're just going to make a little tag that goes inside of this pocket here. Or maybe we should do this first just to make sure that it's going to fit. Wouldn't that be something? So what I have done is I've just folded this in such a way that if we glue this down here like that on the side, this piece here, the side, the bottom, and this side, then we're going to have a pocket. So we're going to do that first. So what that is, this would be really cute for Index Card Friday too, is we're going to come along the bottom and up the sides because this is going to create our pocket. And we're going to put this right on here, like this. And I think I'm going to bring it as close to the edge as I can. We are going to have an eyelet, but I don't think the eyelet will interfere at all with our pocket. So see, here is our pocket. Give this just a chance to adhere. And then this opens up just so you've got some journaling space like that. So this opens up, and apparently I did glue this down, so we just opened up like that. But this one, I think I'm going to leave this. I'm not going to close this off so that you can open this up to journal and you can open this up. That makes a little bit more sense to me. I don't know why I glued the other one down, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to put this tab. I must have had a reason when I created it. Not everything has to be exactly the same. Do a little bit of a variation. Kind of like learn as you go. You do it one way on one and you think, oh, why didn't I do it like this? Pretty, pretty. You can pull that out that way, pull it out that way, and then you've got your tag that fits right in here. And we do need to do an eyelet. And I did pull an eyelet. So we're going to pull this open. Sorry for my reach. We'll get the crocodile. And we will. It will go somewhat in the pocket, but it won't be any big deal. Get our eyelet in here. There we go. Put our crocodile back. Here's our eyelet. Here's our pocket. So what I did on that little tag, and we want to make sure that that's going to fit before we worry about getting it all made and then finding it doesn't fit. Okay, it does, but I've got, let's just trim this a little bit up here. Clearly I need to change my blade. Okay, so on this we definitely want to put our tabs on. So we get our tab on. Try to get it straight. And then we're going to take our die cut. And then I also pulled, when I'm coming up with these ideas and I'm doing doubles, I just take the other and I just toss it inside like the journal instead of keeping it all together. And that's why I'm losing things. Okay, so I pulled this one. I thought this was really pretty. So we're going to put that there, and then we do not need, like on this one I had a little scrap, so I used a little topper. We're not going to need that because we've got, this is tall, and we don't need that up there. And I do see that I do not have where I place the little, it's a Tracy Fox label. I'm going to have to go rooting through the pile again to try to find it. Because I didn't keep it all together like I should have. You think you're doing really well, and then you're looking around and you're going, oh, maybe you're not doing as well as you think you are. So we're going to put that on there just for, you know, a little bit of color. Just something else to look at. I said this is Tracy Fox. I think it is. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure it is. Straighten her out. And then hopefully this will fit in here. I'm going to make sure there's no glue. that goes there. And then we need a ribbon, and we have, you can see here, a bit of a blue ribbon. And we're just going to make a regular, just a little, coming from the back to the front. Up and over like that. Beautiful, just beautiful. Okay, so that is going to go, let's see, which one do I have? Try to keep them straight. This goes in here. Just like that. I did round the corners of the other, so let's round the corners of this. There we go. Okay. And I think I had added, yes I did, I had added a tag, so we are going to have to find a tag or something to put in here. Or not, like I said, they don't all have to be the same. Then I did nothing on the back of this one, but I did create a booklet. So let's check this out. What I did here is I created a little belly band. I am going to have to take this to the machine. What I did is I took a piece of paper and folded it over, and I took scraps and I stitched them on, and then I created a belly band and put a die cut onto here. Might be easier to get in from the bottom. There we go. So let's create this little booklet, and that is going to be this right here. And because I have to stitch these pages, we are going to create the belly band. I've got the papers here. Isn't that just so pretty? So I've got the papers. I'm going to keep the papers in because of the thickness, just so I don't mess up on the belly band. And then we are going to create the belly band, and you will see what we're going to do. Here is my strip for the belly band, and I am just going to fold this in and around. I think I'm going to go this way. Just around like that, and glue, leaving just a tiny bit of slack, just a little bit, in case anything's going to get added. And then I have a die cut. So just a little bit of slack. And I'm going to slide this off, make sure there's no glue, and give this a second to dry. And then I know I did see a die cut here. I know I did. I saw it. And I haven't moved anything. And so I'm finding myself right now thinking, where is everything going? Here it is. There we go. What I had done is I took a die cut and I put some Nouveau glaze over it. You can see it. And then I put it on this, and now we have to keep our fingers crossed that we don't rip. Some of it got stuck, and it does. When you're dealing with work like this, where the die cut is really intricate, then it is a possibility. But it's not a problem, because there we go. Let's see, just a tiny bit right there of the paper. Right there. Get this off. There we go. So now what we're going to do is put this on the belly band like that. So just so that we know where we want to place it, let's put our belly band on. And then I am just going to go over this with some glue like that. I just find for me it's easier. And then I am going to put this on like that. Just an easier way for me to do that. Just like that. So I will take this to the machine and I will finish it. And that then is what goes inside this very first pocket. Is a little journaling booklet to give you even more space than you had before. And it should go in there without any issue. There we go. All right, so we've got that and that. We need to find a tag. We've got this here, and this was good. I just need to find my little pieces because this is going to go in there. This is complete. We did that. We loaded this up, and now we have to go into here and fix this up. I did put some washi tape. I did a couple pages. I did put ribbon. One of the things that we can do really quick is I took this page here and I took some scraps and I created what I did. I just did a little bit of collage work on the side of this. So let's do this so that we have that done. And then I'm going to let you go. We are close to the end. Really, really close to the end, guys. We just need to figure out how we're going to close our journal, and I think I probably am going to use an eyelet in ribbon. So I think that's how I'm going to close it off. And then we have this one I did a little tag, and I have to create the tag, so we are going to need to come back together again one more time to get all of this, and then we will do the lace and finish her up, and they will be ready then to go in my shop. And you now know one of the things you can do with a bag. It goes there like that. And what I did is I took I did a little tag and I laid it this way with some gold thread. So we'll do that together. I will just make sure that I have more of my stuff together ready to go, and we will get this finished off. So thank you guys for hanging out. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you're getting some inspiration. I hope you have a beautiful, beautiful week, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.